Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with another Bitcoin video for you and talking about our cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, is it time to buy the dip as of right now? We're going to go over the charts, take a look at some news articles, and maybe go over some ETH charts as well too. So let's dive on into it and let's get started. All right, so if you're brand new to the channel, we use the market cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by Tonebase and the market guide buy and sell signal. If you are wanting to pick up market cipher, I have the link in the description box below. This is our bread and butter indicator that we use on this channel. Once you click the link in the description box, you're already helping support by signing up for market cipher. You can also become a reseller of market cipher too if you'd like. But yeah, just a little bit of information there down in the description box below if you're interested. And then also, we're holding support here on our 10-hour chart on Bitcoin as of right now. Finding support here on our 21 EMA. This is a key time frame that we've been looking at and wanting to find support here right at about 17,756, and we had a nice bounce from there too. So as things started to, we kind of formed a little bit of a wick there. We're going to have to wait to see and kind of zoom in on these time frames and see when we might be expecting a little bit of a bounce. But let's go on into some cryptocurrency news, folks. It looks like we have some Ethereum news. A parabolic rally, a real possibility after Ethereum price surges to 547. So we know that we passed $500 on Ethereum. We're going to be taking a look at maybe some of the next price targets for Ethereum going on into the rest of our bullish momentum too as well. But here we have, obviously some area of interest of selling and stuff too as well. So we're going to take a look at the charts, see what that might be telling us. And then Pantera raises additional $5 million for its Bitcoin fund, bringing a total to $134 million, I guess, worth of money that they're putting into Bitcoin. So pretty crazy that, Pantera's venture fund hadn't fared well comparison to S&P Ventures. Let's see what we can talk about here. So maybe that their correlation with S&P futures is about the same as their Bitcoin investments as well too. So very, very interesting. We got a lot of big money coming into the market as of right now, folks. And, I would suspect that, that's just going to continue to be bullish momentum for Bitcoin too as well. So taking a look at the 10-hour. So one thing that we can notice here is we can break down our Cipher B as of right now. And Cipher B is kind of telling us that, yeah, momentum's headed down, VWAP's headed down, but money flow is still in a nice little trajectory to the upside. And it's still got a nice amount of thick money flow here to continue probably a little bit further. If we zoom in just a tad bit on the 4-hour, let's take a look here. It looks like we are getting a nice little bounce here on our 4-hour. So once we get a green dot here, this is definitely going to probably skyrocket us back up from here as well too, probably pushing us all the way back up to our previous highs right at about $19,000. I would suspect that once this momentum wave pushes us back up, we're probably going to get a nice bounce up here, probably all the way back up to $19,000. So be keeping an eye out for that if it does happen. You can you know that you bought the dip early enough, obviously, and now we're probably expecting another move back to the upside here. Let's zoom out on our 1 day. 1 day is kind of getting a little bit of a red dot here, but we've still been putting in these Christmas tree patterns here and breaking down the 1 day. Money flow still in a trajectory to the upside too, folks. Things are looking really, really good here for Bitcoin, obviously. Probably going on into Monday, we're going to have probably a nice little rally going on into next week too as well. So keep an eye out for that. Obviously, not financial advice, but if you were wanting to buy the dip, I'm definitely considering buying this dip up and possibly putting in a position too. And if you're interested in learning about our positions in the crypto space market, you can become a Patreon member if you like. So feel free to sign up for our Patreon membership. We talk about all the different altcoins that we're getting into and how we're trading this market as well. And so you can get access to our private Discord category once you sign up for our Patreon membership page. Once you sign up, just make sure that you send me a message, or I'll send you a message asking for your Discord username, and that way I can give you access to it. And then you can see all of our related posts inside of our Patreon page too as well. So if you're interested in that, feel free to sign up. You get 10% off if you sign up for our annual membership. And Patreon has granted us our annual membership option because we've had so many Patreon members that have stayed Patreon members over the past year or so. So highly recommend that y'all come in here and join us. We're definitely trading a lot of these altcoins, and it's been a lot of fun the past couple of days trading these altcoins too. And you can take a look at our profit logs inside of our Discord server. So our Discord server is open to the public, so you can check the link in the description box below if you're interested. And then also our Telegram page. Stay up to date whenever we release videos, and much more as well. So let's go back into our charts here really quick. Taking a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart here. So we did kind of see a little bit of a sell-off with the dominance chart, and it still looks like our daily kind of might have some room to the downside. Let's take a look at the 10-hour time frame. 10-hour, possibly expecting a bounce here. VWAP's also headed up to the upside, and if we start to zoom in just a little bit more, our 4-hour is finding a big green dot here too as well. Money flow kind of rounding off just a tad bit though, but you know, the fact that we've seen a lot of money come into these altcoins too as well, obviously you're going to see the Bitcoin dominance kind of trickle off just a tad bit. So now might be the time to say, okay, well, we're still looking at our 2-day here and kind of waiting for this bounce all the way up to about the 68% level. Once these altcoins start to settle down just a tad bit, then we'll probably see the dominance rise back up and maybe even push us through that 20K level once we hit this 68% area, or this top trend line up here too as well. So yeah, that's Bitcoin dominance still looking pretty good. Let's take a look at our DXY, see how things are looking here. Still looking pretty bleak for the most part. Let's take a look at our 10-hour time frame, since we're kind of zooming in on most of these charts here. Could possibly be expecting to move back up here, but honestly, I don't really expect that. It still looks like we have a lot of bearish momentum here with our DXY. I would say I'm going to keep a close eye on these higher time frames with the DXY, and as we continue to sell off, it looks like we'll probably get even more rejection as well. So guys, we're going to take a look at Ethereum and then kind of end it from here. So Ethereum making really nice highs, $563 as of right now. If we start to zoom in here, let's take a look at our daily time frame. Daily time frame, finding support, or finding our way back up above our trend line here, our pivot trend line, to get us back up above here would definitely probably indicate more of a bullish rally. Taking a look at our 10-hour time frame. 10-hour time frame kind of giving us a little bit of a sell-off, but as we know, if Ethereum starts to sell off, well, then that gives Bitcoin a little bit chance to rise too. 4 hours looking like Ethereum wants to have a little bit of a bounce, so I would not be surprised if a lot of money just comes flowing into the market. And what we might actually have to keep a close eye on is our total coin market cap. Money flow here on our 10-hour is still headed to the top side too as well with Ethereum. So things are looking really good still for a lot of these, for a lot of the altcoins for the most part too as well. But you know, they're going to kind of fluctuate back and forth, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So I do believe that Ethereum did take a little bit of a break overnight and gave Bitcoin the chance to rise back up in price as well too. So that's kind of what we're seeing, is that Ethereum had a little bit of a break. Bitcoin also rallied, and it gave enough momentum to let Ethereum, people buy the dip on Ethereum and bounce it back up above here too as well. Let's see, we could kind of keep a close eye here on the 4-hour time frame with Ethereum. It does look like we had a clean bounce off of our 21 EMA on the 4-hour. So on the 4-hour, Ethereum might be a time frame that you might want to keep a close eye on, and see if we break below our 21 EMA on the 4-hour, then you could probably expect a move down to the 100 EMA or so. But folks, yeah, that's kind of what it's looking like. We're definitely wanting to find support here on this trend line, and probably continue up riding above this trend line from now on too as well with Ethereum. So kind of zooming out here, it still looks like we got a lot of momentum to the upside as well. Money flow still looking really good with Ethereum here too. So things are looking good. I would imagine that we're still probably going to have a bullish week ahead of us. That's where the market kind of is pointing in that direction, especially with a lot of news that's happening right now too as well. But folks, I do want to let you know that we are on our way to 3,000 subs. Once we hit 3,000 subs, we'll be doing a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins. So make sure that you sign up for our newsletter. This is the only way to qualify for the giveaway when the time comes. So you can find the link in the description box below to sign up for our newsletter, and I would highly appreciate that. And then don't forget, we have our Path to Cryptocurrency course that is available if you are brand new inside of the crypto space and you're not familiar with anything that I'm talking about. I would highly recommend that you take a beginner course. With the beginner course, you'll be getting information on how to store your crypto safely, what exchanges we've been using for the past 3 years being inside of the crypto space, and we consider reliable exchanges, software wallets, hardware wallets that we have been using for the past 3 years that we think are going to be around for a while. And then we talk about how altcoins, on some of these altcoins, you can start proof of stake and start earning passive income on some of these altcoins too as well. So definitely check out the Path to Cryptocurrency course if you are brand new to crypto, so that way you can kind of get a little bit of a jump start and you don't have to do a lot of digging around. And obviously just learning how to stay safe inside this market is key, because there's a lot of people out there that are trying to take your crypto from you, and if you're not aware of it, then it's easily they're easily able to scam you, and you don't want that to happen, especially when there's so much money to be made in this market too as well. So yeah, folks, I look forward to having y'all join our Patreon page. Don't forget to check the links in the description box below if you want to learn about all the altcoins that we're trading, and then how we're trading this market too as well with Bitcoin. Usually we give a daily analysis each and every single day. I talk about proof of stakes and how to stake your crypto. Different things about our indicators that we use as well too. So if y'all have any questions about it, feel free to message me. And with that being said, folks, we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for stopping by. CTO signing out. Peace.